Hey, this is Louis D. Fresh, bringing it to you on a Sunday afternoon, I believe it is. I hope you're doing well. This is rare. This will air today on March 16th, Sunday, March 16th, 2025. As you see, spring is springing. It always springs a little quicker here, even though it's going to be a little cool this week in the mornings, but still going to be warm in the afternoons. Just because I love what I have going on here, and I just watered the plants. Like I told you, I water the plants every day. You hear the little chimes in the background. I got 2 sets of chimes, but we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about the Asian mini pots. I spoke about them. Look back at my archives some time ago. I don't remember when. I think this would be my third. I could be wrong. Update. My first was the Japanese rice fish, the orange and the white one, the Madakas. If you take a look, you'll see. I was pretty excited about them. I'm still excited about the fish, but unfortunately, I think since they are native, and I think it's kind of interesting to note that I think what the problem was is that Japan has 4 seasons, the distinct seasons. With the winter, it actually snows, and these Japanese rice fish actually live in the ice, under the sheets of ice. So I think that's what my problem was, because I live in a subtropical climate, and so unfortunately, I just can't keep them. I try, and the water was fine, but I think it was because I keep them outside. I just think it just wasn't working. So I love these mini ponds, so I wanted to keep them. I wanted to keep in something that was simple, that I wouldn't have to worry about. And I think in general, all my fish, so I'm looking around, even my turtles and the tortoise, are simple. I tried not to complicate my life, using my wife's words. Don't complicate your life. And I'm trying to keep simple fish so I could actually enjoy them. Sometimes I struggle because they are outside. If you look at people's videos, fish rooms, they are rooms. They are actually indoors, in basements, underground, where there is climate control. I have no climate control. It rains, it gets cold. Yeah, I have heaters, but it gets cold. Like in January, I have about 3 weeks that were in the low 40s. It went up to about 60 something, but it was still low 40s at night. So it's hard to control things. It is, because Mother Nature does what it wants. And but I find that these seem to have worked just nicely. So, like I said, I'm not gonna dwell too much on it. I just want to give you a little update on these 2 Asian mini pots. So we got these one more time on OfferUp. I really do like them. Like I said, like this is how people used to keep fish back in the old days before glass fish tanks. I really like the stand. My wife got me these koi. I think it was last year. These koi stone koi, but I like the stands, but I don't give enough love to the details in here. Look at it, and I'll give you the details inside too once I turn off what I got going on. But it's actually very, very beautiful. I bought both of them, which I'll show you in a second, both of them for $125 US. Now you may say that's quite steep or what have you, but look at the detail on it. Absolutely even on top here, even the rims, very, very pretty, very, very pretty. Very detailed. That's one. As I walk around trying to be authentic here. This is the second one. They're very, very similar, if not the same. You see here? Look at the detail on it. Look at the. I don't know if it's hand painted or not, but it's very, very, very detail oriented. And I really, really like it. Get a different stand. A koi here. There's a Buddha. I like Buddha, brother Buddha. And you see here, very, very intricate in its design. And so I really do like them. I really like the design. I don't give the design enough credit, and I thank you to the lady who sold them to me. I told you she thought it was very funny that I was gonna actually put fish in the here, but because she didn't have them. I think you're not supposed to put fish in them, but I had to. I mean, that's what they're designed for. They are mini ponds for fish. So I figure I might as well stay here. You'll see. I'll talk about the fish in a second, but I want you to see authentically. And this is something. This has probably been a month's time. I'm going to talk more about this thing called aeration. I used to hate aeration. I thought, no, this is ridiculous. But now I have it in all but one tank, which I'll share with you later down the road in the spring, maybe beginning of summer. But I have a little sponge filter, which I'll show you a little bit better in a minute. But that's a little sponge filter, and it sucks up any type of detritus that might be in there. And you see I have a whole bunch of fish. I'll show you the fish a little bit better in a second, the plant in a little bit later in a second. But I'll show you here also as well. I have a sponge filter. Here you see a little bit better. There's the air tubing. The air tubing goes into the air pump that's here. I have this covered for when we'll have those storms. And it's wet because I just literally watered the plants. And so this way protects against the electricity kind of shorting out. And you see here, there's the bubbling. So again, that's the sponge filter. That's the only filter that I got going on in here. All right, now I turned off the filters. As you see, the bubbles there are starting to reduce there. You see here, I have a heater. I have a heater that will again, when it gets chilly, it'll warm up the water. It's a 78. It's automatically programmed. This is the sponge filter. The only plant that I have in here is this, the hornwort, and I trim it every so often. As you see here, it's a long piece. I've been cutting it, but I want to show you right now. Look at that. Look at all the babies that are there. Tons and tons of babies. They were all born here, all of them. You see, in the look at the detail inside. Look at the details on the inside. That's why I never take the algae off. Look at the detail. Absolutely stunning. Look at the details inside that bowl. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Beautiful. I think it's hand painted. Beautiful. You see, I also have rosy red minnows in here. I have here some chili rasboras and ember tetras and a ton of common guppies. So you see, I got a catfish. You got a catfish right there. And I keep the substrate in there. I don't have any planted plants because they just don't live, because this is opaque. You see, sun doesn't go in here. So I tried, don't think I didn't try. I tried keeping plants in there. The sun just doesn't go in here. So I figured, where is the sun? The sun goes here on top. And this not only provides shelter against the lovely birds that are out there, but it also it provides oxygen, provides real like safe haven for all these babies that are in here. But you see here, go one more time. So you can see here, and that white is crushed coral, and that was there from the there's a catfish, from the Japanese rice fish. And it actually I tried to take it out, but I said, no, let me leave it in there, and it actually helps stabilize, if you look it up, stabilize the pH. So I have that there, and it really does great. I mean, yes, the tank is way overcrowded. There's got to be at least 30 fish in there at least. What keeps it going is, again, the filter, the plant, and it's just it does really, really well. Over here, same scenario. Again, the floor is wet because I just watered the plants. Again, I have the hornwort, floating hornwort right here. Same scenario, same deal. The sponge filter. I have the automatic heater programmed to 78. It automatically programs to 78. I gotta feed them. That's why they're actually a little excited there. Same deal. I have some chili rasboras, ember tetras, common guppies, and the rosy red minnows. Again, I have there the Eco Complete when I tried having plants in there, and the crushed coral, which we'll revisit the crushed coral hopefully next time, or I actually may have a special treat for you next week. 2 weeks from now. I'm not sure, but I think I may. But I'll definitely revisit this crushed coral, and it really helps to stabilize the what's going on in here in terms of the pH. Again, notice the beautiful details. That's why I never scrape I know there's a lot of algae in there. I try not to scrape anything off of it because it's gorgeous how it's painted inside. I mean, these are just absolutely gorgeous Asian fish ponds, mini ponds. And again, I just can't believe how well detailed and how well painted they are inside. And I love these fish. I don't do a thing to them. I feed them 3 times a week. Overcrowded. There's got to be, again, 30 fish in there easy. A lot of babies. You see a lot of babies. And what protects them, again, is the hornwort. Hornwort, I do trim it probably every other week. I didn't trim it this week. I trimmed it a lot 2 weeks ago. You see how pretty it is. One more time over here. The hornwort really does a nice job. Keeps the babies comfortable. Keeps the birds away. And that's what I got. I didn't think I'd be this long, but I want you to take a quick look from aerial perspective here. You see here, again, my mini ponds. I really love them. I really, really, really love them. I think they're just so cool. This is the ones that are just, this is how fish were originally kept back in before glass like this, before glass fish tanks. This is how people kept fish, and I just love it. And I love the Asian touch to it, the beautiful painting job on them. I know there was $125 US, but you know what? I really, really well pleased with them, and I've had them for some time now, and it is a blessing. They are definitely a blessing. And there's my blah 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 for 10 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the update of the mini ponds, and I wish you a good day.